seen this before. I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got nothing.
Live from beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards, MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and on the hill here today, Edward Cabrera. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this, every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city, and you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers, they haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And a pitch. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now it's going to be Patrick Connolly. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ramirez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's even up.
2 strikes.
Cabrera checks the runner. Ramirez back in standing. The pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Oh, he can't squeeze it.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Here's a 2-1. Ground ball, could be 2. Throw is high and over his head. Oh, he throws it away.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman, he's got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Ground ball left side, could be two. Henderson tossed to second to Sano. Double play. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Guardians 1 and the Orioles coming up.
So if you wouldn't mind, I'm a recline, I'm my own king. I don't stress the profit, don't flaunt it unless you got it. I'm never waiting for checks, I get direct deposit. Trying to trash talk before you throw dirt on my name.
Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark. Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. A good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's Luis Guillorme, 2 for 8 in the series so far. 1 down, base is empty. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Juan Soto now.
Oh, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this because you have 2 of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out. Man, that slider buried in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score. And now it's Brandon Lowe.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
That one misses, and now 3-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Brandon Lowe bops one out of here. His 13th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 4-1. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Now here is Ramon Urias. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 4-1. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. The pitch. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting seven, the right fielder.
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
So, man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. Quan gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's a laser base hit. Soto gets it back in quickly, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quan rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And now 2-1. And the right-hander deals. High fly ball out to center field. Howard makes the catch. One down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And now here is Jason Dominguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
One out, base is full. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
The next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. Shohei Ohtani waiting for a turn at the plate. Bases loaded, 2 down. And there's the strike. So all 3 runners will be off with a full count pitch with 2 away.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie this ball game up. Maybe even take the lead if they can get something deep into the gap in the outfield.
Next offering is fouled back. Three-two. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts the squeeze on that one, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
When I come out, they run out.
Back here in Baltimore, here's Miguel Sano.
The first base,
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's Franchi Cordero. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. No outs. Runner on second. Down and in, moved his feet.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Orioles, Dylan Howard. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 left for the Orioles as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And a payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So now 1-2.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ohtani aboard here at first with nobody out. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Ohtani rounds second on his way to 3rd. Ohtani headed for the plate. He scores, and they trail by 1.
Well done, drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Stephen Kwan. Singled and scored his first time. And that one in the air center field. Howard makes the grab, 1 away.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
The 1-1. Center field. Howard makes the play. Runner tags at second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor singled and drove in a run his first time through. Kicks and fires. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention. Two on, 2 outs.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Around third. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch. Double steal. Pitch outside. Out at third. And that ends the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Set for the bottom of the third, and into the box for Baltimore, Juan Soto.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Runner at first with no outs here. Line to right, base hit. Soto round second, heads for third. The relay, the tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And here is Gunnar Henderson. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
3-1 is on the way. And there's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. 0 for 1 so far. And a pitch. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a single might score 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So they strand a pair. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Jose Ramirez. The switch hitter batting right. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now back, the center fielder, Jason.
And up next for Cleveland, Jason Dominguez. And 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one is hammered right field. Cordero raging back towards the wall. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
Oh, that's a great effort just to get to that one, and an even better one to take on the wall and hang on to the baseball for the out.
The 1-1. That one ran inside, almost got him.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
That's down and in. Shohei Ohtani next to bat for Cleveland. Tied at 4. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Now snap throw to first. Connolly gets back easily. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. Connolly, the runner at first with 2 gone. Again to first, and again he's back safely. To first one more time, and a shocking development, he's safe again. And another move, back in again. And now it's 1-2. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Throw, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here's Josh Bell, 1 for 2. Ball to strike. Trying to move him over here. Orioles throws across the diamond. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Miguel Sano. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. Miguel Sano leaves the yard. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 5-5.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now it's going to be Franchy Cordero. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Luis Guillorme, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Luis Guillorme.
2-2 now. That one drifts inside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. This solo homer tied it for the O's. All even at 5 apiece. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. To the right side. Lau sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now back, right fielder,
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. 1-1 now. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
And that will end the inning. Guardians lead 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Juan Soto.
the left field, Soto.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. Juan Soto goes deep, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 6-5.
No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Next offering is fouled back.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. Lined into left center, base hit. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw, not in time, he's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Lau at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. Check swing didn't go. And that's ball 3. Swings through that.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now back.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. To third. Tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming on for the Orioles, Cionel Perez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit. Right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. No outs. Runner at first. And stepping in is the speedy Jason Dominguez. Here's a 1-1. This one high in the air to left center. And it's caught for the out. So in now for Cleveland, Patrick Connolly.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
On the ground to second, might be two. Throws to Henderson. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Shohei Ohtani. Left-hand batter waits. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Andrew Wantz up and loosening in the pen. The 2-1. And delivers outside. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-1 now. And that one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Step off throw to first. Connolly back easily. And now the lefty got him. That ends the frame. One hit, one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Orioles 6 and the Guardians 5. Sam Hentges taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the first baseman, Miguel Sano. He's already homered in this game. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2-2 now.
Ramirez puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 16.
And now the right fielder, Franchy Cordero.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup, Dylan Howard, the next to hit for the Orioles. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next,
2 outs, runner at first. Digging in, Luis Guillorme. Now 1 out to right. Gonzalez moves under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Wantz. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 1 for 3. The pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. Makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
The count 2-1.
That's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Out to center. Howard has this one sized up. Makes the grab. 2 down. Next to hit, Oscar Gonzalez.
The right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
That one pushed foul. Two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Guardians fail to score. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5.
Don't know how I let you taste me. Don't know how I let you play me. You're so electric, baby.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and now it's Juan Soto.
The left fielder.
The wind to the pitch. That's in there. Good job to fight that one off. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Raking ball through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And a foul ball left side. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. You'll see another. Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone said.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. One left for the Orioles as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Pitching change here, Dylan Tate.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. A strikeout and a walk. The tying run at the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Bunting for a hit, down the line, and it's foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Got him! And one away. So the lineup flips over, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Next offering is down low. 3-2 now.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
So now 3-2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Right-handed reliever. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw. Save.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Jason Dominguez digs in for the Guardians. Runner at second, 2 down. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the air, left field. Soto gets under it. And that ends the inning. One left for the Guardians. This one remains close. 6-5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trevor Stephan.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And a 1-2 again. Got it by him for the K.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
On the ground, 2 ball. Slings to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Through 8 full, it's the Orioles 6 and the Guardians 5.
Can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas too, we can't be all on E. Oh, I get it, bet it all on me. You don't see yourself good, I guess it's hard to see. You always telling don't call police.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Yohan Duran. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Well, 1-run game. Patrick Connolly digs in now. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. In there. And so now 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him.
And down on strikes he goes, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Now it's the Guardians DH, Shohei Ohtani. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
And he chases that one. Now 2 out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Now here is Josh Bell. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside, and the count's full.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
3-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, amazing view. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this will be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built.